Welcome to day 19. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Taking the right hand to your stomach and the left hand to your chest. We'll start with a 3-part breath, so breathing into the stomach only. Staying here for 3 breaths. And then breathing into the chest only. And staying here for 3 breaths. Noticing the difference between breathing into the chest and into the stomach. And then we're going to connect up that breath, so breathing fully into the stomach all the way up to the chest. And as you exhale, exhale from the chest down to the stomach. Just continue with that breathing. Relax the shoulders. And relaxing the hands down to the knees this time. Inhale, reaching the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. May our minds and our bodies be healthy. May our thoughts be filled with love. May our practice be free from obstacles. And may we carry its benefits to the world. We're going to start with a gentle side stretch. So taking the right hand down to the side, reaching up through the left arm. If it feels good, come down onto the forearm. Come back to the center, roll the shoulders back. We'll take it to the other side. Left hand comes down, or you can come down to the forearm and reaching through the right arm this time. Coming back to center. We'll start with a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So on the in-breath, we're arching, looking up. As we exhale, we round the upper back, chin to chest. We'll do a few here and at the pace of your own breath as well. Coming back to the center. Then we're going to take the legs out in front, bending the knees, the arms out in front, and we're going to slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Bringing our knees into our chest, and we're just going to rock side to side. And then we're going to take the feet down to the mat, same distance as the width as the mat. And we're just going to do windshield wiper legs over to the left and over to the right. We'll do this a couple of times as well. So today in our practice, we'll mainly need a yoga belt. So we're going to grab our yoga strap and we're going to wrap that around either the left or the right foot. Whichever side you would like to start, we'll do both. And extending up through the left leg. Stretching through that left leg. Your right leg can either be bent or straight. And then we're going to add gentle bends to the left knee and then straighten it again. So we'll do this a few times. Keeping that foot nice and flexed. And then we're just going to release that foot. We'll take it to the other side. So wrapping it around the right foot and then extending through your right leg here. We'll just hold for now. And then we're going to add the bends. So start to bend and straighten. We'll do 10 of these. And release, letting that go. We'll just rock back and forth a few times until maybe on the third or the fourth time we come all the way up. And we're going to come to all fours and do a few rounds of cat-cow. So again, on the in-breath, we're arching. As we exhale, we round. Moving at the pace of your own breath. And coming back to all fours, to neutral position. Then we're pushing our hips up and back, coming into our downward facing dog. Filling out the legs here, bending one knee and then the other. I'm going to take the left toes and then just place the right ankle in between the big toe and the second toe. Pushing down through that heel. And we'll swap it over to the other side as well. And back to center, and we'll walk to the top of the mat. Grabbing hold of opposite elbows, so staying folded. And we'll just rock side to side. Bending the knees as much as you need here. Releasing the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Step our head back. And we're just going to come to downward dog. And we're going to do that a few times. So what we'll do is be here in our downward dog for one more breath. And then we will walk to the top of the mat again, one foot in front of the other. Grab hold of opposite elbows, coming into our ragdoll, and just sway side to side. Moving slow. Releasing the hands, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back into your high plank and then push back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in our downward dog. And then we're just going to walk to about halfway of the mat, turn sideways, so it should be on the lengthways of the mat. Take the feet out to the side. We come into our wide leg forward fold, so the toes are pointing in, heels are out. Hips are nice and centered. You can keep the hands under the face, or you can grab hold of the ankles. Place the hands behind. Just see what feels good for you. Leaning more into the balls of the feet rather than backwards. So we want the weight to be in the leaning forward. And just a few more breaths here. Placing the hands underneath the face. Walk the feet slightly in, and then we're going to turn to your front leg. So your right leg at the top of the mat. The left leg is slightly behind, coming into our Parsvatasana. Hips are nice and centered here. Front leg is straight, but if you need a gentle bend, that's absolutely fine. You can also place your hands in prayer position behind the back. If you need to have your blocks as well, you can place your blocks underneath your hands. And we're going to release, and then we're going to take it to the other side. So just swiveling over to the other side now, so that the left leg is the front leg. Straightening through that left leg. Again, placing the hands underneath your shoulders or placing them behind your back in prayer position. Releasing the hands down and swiveling back to the front of the mat. Bring the left foot in line with the right, slowly roll up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And again, inhale, reach up and float down. We're going to step back into our high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale through to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lower the knees down. Push the hips back, coming into your child's pose. And lifting ourselves up from our child's pose, coming to a seated position. Reaching the arms out in front, keeping the knees bent, lowering ourselves all the way down onto the mat. Keeping your yoga strap nearby, we're going to grab that, placing the right foot into the yoga strap. So you can also use your peace fingers to grab hold of the big toe. The left leg can extend straight out in front, or you can keep that knee bent. So if it feels too much that you can't use your peace fingers, then you can use your strap here. Try not to hold the breath, making sure that we're focusing on our breath here. Full breath in and full breath out. And releasing the right leg. We'll take it over to the other side, so to the left hand side. Using your peace fingers or using the yoga strap. Right leg can extend or be bent. And slowly releasing here, bringing the knees into the chest. And then extending the legs up, coming into your happy baby, bending the knees, grabbing hold of the outside of your feet. Bring the knees back to the chest. Just rock up and down a few times until you come to a seated position. And then we're going to find a wall, so coming next to your wall, and we're going to put our legs up the wall. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths just to help release any tension in the legs, release tension in the feet as well. Connecting with the breath. You can let go of your Ujjayi breath here if that feels good for you, and you can just focus on breathing normally. You might start to feel a sensation of the blood draining back down. Just pay attention to what you notice within your body. Allow the head and the shoulders to relax into the mat. And we'll slowly come out of this. So bringing the legs down. And again, we're just going to come to seated position and make our way down to the mat. Bringing your knees up, and then we're going to drop the knees over to the left hand side. Coming into this gentle twist. Make sure that we are breathing here, so full breaths in and full breaths out. Come back to the center, so your knees are lifted, and then dropping the knees down over to the right hand side. Coming back to the center, hugging the knees into the chest, and then just allowing the legs to go out in front, your hands on either side of the body. And if it feels good for you to close down your eyes as we come to our final resting pose, Shavasana. With your eyes closed, just begin to connect to your inner world of thought and feeling. Gradually, the external world will fade from your consciousness. And for the next few minutes, just give yourself the permission to enjoy a relaxing experience. Remembering you're free from all your responsibilities. So really take this time for yourself right now. Your mind begins to wander, and that's absolutely fine. Just come back to the sound of my voice or the rhythm of your breath. Take a long, slow breath in and release that breath. Take another deep breath in and exhale slowly and fully, noticing how calming it is to breathe this way. Notice the feelings of relaxation begin to spread throughout your whole body. Continue to breathe deeply, gently, and slowly. Notice the body relaxing even more. Perhaps you feel that space within you. Just relax into that. Allow the gentle movement of your breath to guide you into an even more relaxed state. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Slowly start to invite small movements back into the body. And if it feels good for you, taking the hands up overhead, coming to a full body stretch. As you exhale, bring the knees to the chest. And just roll over to your right hand side. And whenever you're ready, come to a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed on the in-breath, take the hands up overhead, exhale, hands to your heart center. Taking a moment to thank yourself for practicing yoga today, for creating this beautiful energy. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, exhale, hands to your heart center. Gently bow the head towards your hands. The highest in me honors the highest in you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you all a beautiful day.